Hey guys, Evans with Z111 here today bringing you a video on Warframe because in update 16.5 they added 3 new weapons. They added the Daiku, a new bow, the Atomos, a new secondary weapon, and the Boltace, a new melee weapon, which is kind of a combine of the Boltor and some Tontha. DE, I think you're running out of weapon ideas, I'll be honest. No, it's puncture melee weapon damage, and there's not too many puncture melee weapons out there, so I was pretty excited by this. But to show you how effective it can be, I'll be going to Uranus. Well, that's one way to save yourself from embarrassment, I guess. But I'll be going to Uranus, and let's do an exterminate mission. Why not? Okay, of course I have gone Rhino because this way it means I can get in on the fight and just the Stalker. Is the Stalker really paying me a visit right now? This isn't what I need at all. Well. This video has now turned into a spotlight on a Boltace, into a video on whether or not the Boltace can solo the Stalker, so let's see if this is going to be a possibility. Stalker, where are you at? Okay, is this... Nope, there he is. Okay, so I've got Iron Skin up. I will roar just for the damage boost, and let's see if... Okay, he dispelled my Iron Skin, but... Come on. Let's see if I can block, and no! Damn it, I probably should have just kept attacking there. But the Stalker quickly ruined my trip. Fuck you, bloody arsehole. But now, let's get back to the main purpose of the video, which is the Boltace. The Boltace is a puncture damage weapon with a very high effectiveness against the Grineer. Now, a lot of hype about the Boltace was had when people realised how much slide attack damage it does. Of all the melee weapons in the game, it has the highest slide attack damage. And I thought, okay, let's put this to the test. But to be honest, the slide attacks didn't do much, because the slide attacks are kind of bugged in the sense that if you have the auto lock on enabled, which is automatically enabled in the menu for melee attacks, then it kind of slides past them and curves around them, so it doesn't really work to the extent you'd expect it to. But the way I fixed this isn't by disabling that, because I like that as a option. I have simply added a reach mod so that the range of weapons is greater and therefore it does the damage even if you go past them. So the damage on these weapons isn't by any means super impressive, but as a puncture damage weapon, and the fact it is also the Tontha weapons, because we haven't got many of them, we've only got the Kronen, I'm happy with them, and the slide attack damage is impressive if you manage to get it off. And other than that, the fact it can pierce Grineer armor is always good, because Grineer are pretty painful to fight with slash damage weapons unless you do have corrosive projection or anything of the sort. So the Boltace, as far as mobility goes, like if you want to be coptering with them or anything of the sort, that's where I'd say they are the weakest. Because if you want to do a jump launch like that, it's very, very underwhelming. It's definitely the worst of the lot. If you want to slide around and copter, then that's alright. It's just the air launches that are pretty disappointing. So if I want to get up there, like it very rarely makes it. This is with a Fury mod, and I have got Berserker, but obviously it hasn't triggered yet. So as far as mobility goes, it is a shame that most weapons, or most melee weapons, aren't actually rated based on their mobility. I mean, because they should be reviewed as standalone weapons, I just feel as though mobility does need to be mentioned, even if it is even if it's not their original intended use. But there you go. If you were ever considering getting these weapons for mobility alone, then don't. Alright, I need to quickly hack that panel, so I'll be back in a sec. Now, I think these weapons could actually be modded pretty impressively, to be honest. I could see them being utilised in places like the Void, and maybe with the correct setup they could be... I don't know, you could get some Void tier 4 solo missions. I don't know. I see it having that potential, but I wouldn't bank on it. As far as raw damage output goes, there are definitely other weapons that do it better, at least I feel as though that is the case. And as far as, I mean, this in my opinion is the most important thing. As far as how fun the weapon is, I would say they're pretty fun. They look badass as hell. They just shred through enemies. They're really good against Grineer, and Grineer, I'd say, they feel like they're one of the most satisfying enemies to use melee weapons against, because they are the most human-like. So again, up close and personal and doing melee attacks, it just feels so much more visceral than doing it against, say, a robot or a quadruped running around on 4 legs. So as far as the feel-good factor of this weapon goes, I almost feel as though I'm taking the piss out of myself now. They're definitely up there. like just walking in a room. If you imagine the Grineer walking into a room and seeing someone wearing a Warframe that's meant to represent a rhino running around with huge fuck off spiked tonsors, and he starts running through your teammates and slashing them up, then yeah, you kind of get the fuck yeah, this is fucking Warframe feel, which not too many other weapons do. I just said do. I am very mature. No, they have that very much badass factor, which Warframe has always had, and it makes you feel like you do fucking wreck just this entire civilization, the Grineer, that just fear the Tenno, because you're running around with weapons like this. I really want to meet whoever designs weapons like this, and in the Warframe universe, and just see how bloody messed up and crazy they are. Who thought, alright, let's take a weapon that fires fucking darts and combine it with the Kronen, which is the weapon, that's not just what it looks like, that is the crafting cost of this weapon. It is the Kronen combined with the Boltor. So, oh god, a Stalker and now a MAGIX, of course. Just my luck. So with that crafting cost in mind, you might think, wait a second, that is a lot of commitment, because a lot of people like their Boltors and a lot of people like the Kronen too. But I would say there's no real reason to have the Kronen over the Boltace. I think the Boltace is pretty much a straight upgrade. Obviously it does change from /2 puncture damage, which could be a problem. But you know what? I'm just fed up of you now. Oh wait, where did he? Oh shit, I'm in a spot of trouble. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I was gonna just switch to my die Q and fuck him up like I did before, but nah. Alright, let's see if I can get him. Let's see if I can. Did I get him? Where'd he? Oh shit, he's behind me, isn't he? Oh, Jesus Christ! I forget how bloody crazy battles with the MAGIX can be. And can he just die? Oh, for fuck's sake! This is going to be the longest of all the weapon videos, just because I picked Exterminate and I've gone against a bloody Stalker and has fucking people with shields. Right, let's finish off this MAGIX once and for all. Let's prep this in case he comes behind me, and let's just do that. Are you serious? Is he still? This is why I hate MAGIX. Why didn't I just leave him? Because that feels much more. It feels like a much more fun alternative. I'm gonna have to hack this too, but with a MAGIX in the area, I don't feel too safe doing it. And let's switch to the Boltace and prep myself for it, and then let's see if I can't finish off the last few enemies. Embarrassing myself greatly here on a bloody easy Grineer puzzle. But this will be the last of the 3 weapon series, and then I will probably be covering PvP if I haven't already, or the new event, or the new tile set, or exploring the new tile set, or things of the sort. So be sure to comment with what you want to see, or what the priority for you is. I actually think the Boltace is the most effective weapon of the 3 I have against this guy. There we go, finally killed the MAGIX. And you know what, I can't be fucked to kill this final enemy, so let's just is there seriously someone back here? Seriously someone back? Look at him. Look at this guy. Look, what's he doing? Look, I don't know what he's still alive. I have no words. What I'll do is I will end this here, because I feel as though I've talked enough about Boltace. I've shown you guys the other weapons now, and I've shown you guys what is to come. So do let me know your thoughts on the Boltace. Let me know what kind of mod setup you would put on it. Let me know what you think of all the dual weapons they've had, like the weapons that require multiple weapons to make. Let me know what you think of those, and if you think they're a good idea or a bad idea. Until next time, this is me, Evans with Z11, and this is me out. Peace.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.